Alright. Well, g'day ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, I think this is called a stream, but I haven't done many in the last sort of month or so thanks to work, so I can't quite remember whether this is a stream or not, or what I'm exactly meant to be doing. But
hello.
G'day Haz, mate. Welcome. We'll give it a go anyway, shall we? So, obviously, g'day. Welcome to the channel, the flight, whatever we want to call it. The 12 flights of Christmas is what I'm trying to get to, but my brain's not working yet because it's still stuck in cooking mode because I've literally walked out of the kitchen 45 minutes ago and it's just like, hang on, what? This is not pans and knives? What are you doing? Anyway, so, hope everyone's doing fantastically. As I said, welcome to the 12 flights of Christmas, where we're going to take the Just Flight BAE 146 from Christmas Island to Christmas Island, and the plot twist there is it's two different locations. Who'd have thought? So we're going to be starting here at Christmas Island here in Kiribati, which is a very small selection of atolls spread out across the Pacific Ocean from close to Hawaii, and I think there's still some islands that also belong to Kiribati, all the way over near the Solomon Islands, to give you an idea of just how spread out that country is. In fact, it's so, like, there is such a distance between the atolls that not this particular, so Tarawa, which is the other major part of Kiribati, you cannot actually fly in real life from Christmas Island to Tarawa because the distance is so great that, and the demand is so low that no airline actually flies that route. So you can't even fly domestically between the two major cities in this country. Just to give you an idea of... anyway, that doesn't matter because the place where we're going is on the other side of Australia, near Indonesia. So, I'm going to cover a lot of distance over the next 12 flights. Sean says he forgot to hit F5, so still seeing the thumbnail. I didn't even know that was a thing, that you had to hit F5. There you go. You learn something new every day. So, yeah, basically, to come back to today's flight, we're going to head down to Manihiki, which is a small island that's south of where we are. Sort of, well, not quite south, it's southwest. So we're heading in the correct direction. That would be a little bit crazy if we weren't. And that's part of the Cook Islands. So, from Christmas Island to the Cook Islands, which kind of makes sense, you know, with the chef and all that, you know. Whatevs. Anyway, before I continue just jumping around all over the shot on various topics without actually sticking towards something in particular, we should probably go and do what I know how to do, and that is say g'day to people who have decided to join us in the chat today. Right, Glitch says, what if I forget? Well, it wouldn't be the first time, would it, Glitch? But also, that's fine, mate, all good. But either way, Glitch, I do know you're here, mate, so welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. Mr. Sean Dale says, good morning, happy campers. It's a bloody luxury tent that I'm in then, jeez. Alright, I'll take that. This takes glamping to a whole new level. I've got a whole PC set up and everything. He says, I hope you're all drunk. Negative. I don't know how I'd go at streaming drunk. That would be an interest. Maybe we should test that one time. I don't know. Not to, you know, promote drinking or anything like that, but, you know, it's Christmas time. What else do you do other than eat your body weight in food and consume your body weight in alcohol? If anybody could let me know if they do anything else at Christmas time, that would be great. And happy at the world? I mean, you know, depends on the hour, my mood changes, and know how to fly. Look, Sean, if you're looking for a channel that knows how to fly, you're in the wrong place, and I can recommend going elsewhere. Because, yeah, So not to disappoint you there, mate, but it's potentially going to be a rough one, especially seeing as I haven't flown the 146 in basically since we did our last FIFO run flight in the 146. Also, I need to turn a fan on in here because it's hot. Probably because I just closed the door, and it's quite warm as well. Like it's 25 degrees or something, and quite humid outside. So that's probably not helping the situation. We also know what the 3080 is like with generating heat. It may as well, you know. Basically, I could install a 3080 in my bedroom in winter, and we'd never have the need to use a heater. Sean says, I have a feeling this could turn into a cruise tonight, as in like on the water. You may not be wrong there, Sean. You may not be wrong. Mr. Midi37 is here. G'day, Midi, mate. Welcome to the stream. As always, an absolute pleasure to have you along. He says, echo, echo, echo. Is the echo fixed? I could hear the echo as well, and I was like, what? How are we getting an echo? I didn't understand. But we were. So, there we go. Mr. Bikeson, well, there we go. The chat's just run away from me. There we go, it's back. Mr. Bikeson Moore says, got off work early and chuffed to see the stream about to start. Nice one. Bikeson Moore, mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing bloody awesome. Congrats on getting off work early. I did the same thing. I was, at one point during the day, I'm staring at the time going, I wonder if I'm even going to make my stream. But no, we got there in the end. But Bikeson Moore, mate, as I said, pleasure to have you along. Mr. Hazek says, I spot a haircut. Yes, it was well overdue. I think my last haircut was like late July, and I was getting to the point where you could dip me upside down, stick me in the mop bucket, and finish the kitchen floor. So it was kind of like, well, I better do something about that. Sean says, I thought wearing my cowboy hat nobody would notice. What? Confused. If you're wearing a cowboy hat, I think that's mad, Sean. But, yeah. Oh, Haz went to the Hard Museum yesterday. It must have been really difficult to get in. No, I know what you mean, Haz. The Haas Museum. You saw Connie and the big 7-4. Yeah, you did. That's awesome. I was about to call you Haas. Just... You're the Historical Aircraft Restoration Society. Now, I don't know. Sean says we will save everyone. Bryce Air will supply a great run for all the presents. I mean, that's assuming we don't turn it into a cruise, Sean, because it's, you know, we're definitely not out of the woods on that one. Midi says promote drinking. Yeah, I know. It's not an ideal thing to do. Something I definitely don't want to be accused of doing on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave that topic alone because it potentially creates issues with YouTube. I know that for a fact because I've had videos previously that have mentioned alcohol get age limits placed on them and stuff like that. So, yeah. Mr. Dale says you may not make it to the edge. Sorry, Sean. Sure, Glitch, no worries. Give me a moment to get used to your crazy comments again, Glitch. Sean is currently sitting in -2. Lovely. So warm then, Sean. You'll be getting the board shorts and the singlet on later and going for a bit of a surf, I can assume. Yeah. The echo is fixed. Brilliant. Haz says, did you get Navigraph or GSX? No. Haz, mate. The fact that I'm even able to fit a stream in before Christmas Day is a achievement in itself. So, no. I haven't. I promise I will, at some point. No need to remind me every 6 months. Anyway. Glitch says you should have gone bald. Well, Glitch, give me another 10 years and that'll probably just happen through nature. So, yeah. No, you're all good, HazXR. You're all good. All good. It's good. Keep reminding me because eventually I will go... I'll be sitting here one evening and have nothing to do. Don't exactly know when that'll be. Probably 2024. But, you know, I'll be sitting here and go... Oh yeah, Navigaph and GSX. So yeah, don't be concerned to keep reminding me about that. Oh right, okay, Sean, that makes more sense. I was partially hoping rather that you were chilling there in a cowboy hat. Oh, Bikes and More, you got plenty of time, mate. First things first, I've got to learn to shut up, which is probably never going to happen. And the second thing is I've got to key in all the bits and pieces into the... whatever it's called, MCDU... friggin... What is it called? The FMC, that's what it's called. I'm too used to flying airbus stuff. Yeah, no, it's still sitting there, Sean. It's still sitting there. I haven't touched that. So, yeah. Don't worry, I haven't got rid of it or anything. Yeah, the flight management computer. That's exactly right, Sean. That's exactly right. All right. So, we need to do all that. Make sure that's all matching, which it is. Then I will need to go to that. I need to, put in the origin, which is Papa Lima Charlie Hotel. Then our destination is hello? There we go. Go, very good. Then, what's next? I think yeah, so I need to go direct. Oh, hang on, I need to put in see what I mean? Rusty AF. Right now, very, very rusty. So, are they not the same waypoints? I mean, they're literally... pretty sure they're the same waypoints, FMC. Woo! Yeah! Oh, Mr. Shaundale, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that a lot. He says, Merry Christmas, Bryce. Thank you for all your support. You're amazing. Sean, likewise to you, mate. Appreciate everything that you do for the channel. Really, really do, mate. Really, really do. And that reminds me, all things going to plan, we will stream Christmas Eve, my time. And there will be a bit of an announcement on that stream. So if you're available, please do try and make that. Obviously, I understand, some people on Christmas Eve, it's just, madness has already ensued. Really, 146s were whizzing over your heads and wouldn't let you sleep. I'm surprised by that, because the 146 is well known for its, how quiet it is. I'm just gonna select the top one and hope that that's all good. I didn't actually go there or think of that at all, HazXR. So there you go, mate. There you go. You should have just zipped the lips. Right. So I need to do. Need to execute that. Then I need to hit departure arrival. Figure out what actually is our active runway for today's departure, The active runway would be 08. So I will do that. Yes, I would like to depart on 08. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, I need to go back to the departure arrival index. The arrival for Manahiki. Let's have a look. So, looks like we're going to be arriving on runway 14 based on the current weather. So, we'll do that. Then I want to just make... Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of the discontinuity. Beautiful. So we should be off on runway 8, yes. Then to Ramis. Then for runway 14, yes. Cool, let's execute that. Beautiful. That is all that. Very nice, simple flight plan today. With Mr. William Kelly, g'day. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing very, very well. Has sex when you're next to the runway and they're taking off. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a fair point, HazXR. I mean, there's not any planes really from the exterior when you're next to the runway that I could consider to be quiet. So, yes, you're probably not wrong. Yeah, but they're definitely one of the quietest aircraft to come out of the 80s, that is for sure. Now, Sean, I remember you telling me about that in Discord, my good sir. Is there anything we can do for you at all in relation to that? Right, Control 6. I need to turn on the fuel switches like so. And I need to make sure that my... Where is it? Transponder, TARA. There we go. Turn on my brake box. Beautiful. That's good. On. Wonderful. Just running through my checklist, obviously, because it's been a while since I've flown the 146, and I guarantee you I would, stitch it up. Sean says, let me fly. Oh, I think we can allow that, Sean. I think we can allow that. Just on a one-off, Right, set the barrow. Pretty sure I also need to do my config check. Where is... Yep, so we'll just grab that. And do that. Very good. I need to turn on my FD bars. I need to turn on my nav switch, like so. Yep, and we also need to program the autopilot. Let's reset the position. So we're going to try, I don't know how successful we'll actually be. We're going to try and go for 28,000 feet, just because of the length of the flight is definitely up there. And I'm going to do everything in our power that we can to avoid turning into a cruise liner. Yep, that's... Did I miss that? Oh no, I meant to turn that on now. Okay. And always make sure I have... Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we can probably get started, or get starting, should I say. Yeah, get the 146 has. It's a great plane. Once you learn how to fly it, and as long as you don't have the Thrustmaster TCA side stick, because it can be a little bit temperamental with that, yeah, I can't recommend it enough, especially if you like a bit of a smaller passenger jet. It's a good mix between GA and full-size passenger, because this thing will quite happily cruise along at 12, 15,000 feet. It'll also quite happily cruise along at 30,000 feet, you know? It's long enough to get to 29,000 feet. Yeah, it probably is, Sean. Probably is. Alright, so I need to remember how, I think it's Control 7 that is how I get up to the engine start bits and pieces. So, oh, it's just started raining outside properly. Interesting. Hopefully there's no afternoon thunderstorms forecast. Right, so I need to do all those buttons on. That's yes. Turn on the start master. Let's get engine number 1 going, shall we? Hey, Mr. Kangaroo says, hello everyone. G'day, mate. How you going? Welcome to the stream. As usual, absolute pleasure to have you along. Yeah, glitch glitch always is always concerning, but it's not actually concerning, if you know what I mean. Cruise speed on that puppy, woof. 280-ish indicated, I think. Kangaroo, it's around that. Bikes and more, sorry. I promise I'm good. Right, so that should be engine 4, all sorted. Hey, there's Mr. Sean Dale.
Emotional damage.
Right, well, I was coming out here to check to see if engine 4 is actually started. Which one's engine 4? The one that's spinning. I'm a genius, I know. Right, let's do engine 3, shall we? Mitty says, there will be thunder. Good luck. Thunder. Wow, wow, wow. Did Sean win the 146 last night? I think Sean's had the 146 for a long... He's probably had it longer than me, I think. But who did win the 146 last night? The 146 was gifted to you, but yeah, you gifted it on to Wes. Yeah, nice, Sean. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, because of course Wes didn't... I don't think Wes didn't have the 146 yet. So, there we go. That's awesome. That is awesome, Sean. Right, engine 3 is started. Let's do engine 2, shall we? I like how the power draw causes the lights to flicker when you're starting the engines. I think that's really, really, really cool. I mean, I know it's legit and all that, but yeah. One of your favourite planes has. Well, there you go. You've got to be in Oz Flight Simmer's Christmas streams. Has. That's how you win these sorts of things. Using your channel dollars that you accumulate. Engine 2, did you want to start? There we go. Very good. And then we'll start engine number 1, numero uno. I just realised I've still got the external power on, so that's alright. It's not a problem for starting, because I don't think I have any of the doors open. Oh god, hello, there's a nice close-up. Just in case you wanted to get a good front-on view of the 146. Yeah, so, you know, Hazex, when you watch channels that are used like Streamlabs and all that, and Nightbot, you accumulate points or a currency or whatever the particular person has chosen based on how much you chat, how much you watch, donations, etc., etc. And then you use those points to enter giveaways, and then the bot draws a winner from that particular giveaway, and yeah. Live weather, Sean, not live time, because live time out here at Kiribati, here at Christmas Island, We are at GMT plus 14 or something. Nuts like that. So it would already be like 7 p.m. or something crazy like that. So it would be dark, unfortunately. I'll be honest with you, Sean, I can't remember what my own currency is. which is mildly concerning. I mean, Hazakzar, you're probably not going to be able to win much over at Shane's channel, Oz Flight Simmer, by any means, if you only start watching now. However, you know, if you start watching now in the future, because he does a lot of giveaways, there will definitely be opportunities for you to win things. Absolutely. Let me just have a look and see what they're called. Shall I? What did I call it? Settings. Yeah, okay, so because I'm basic. Whoop. Spelling. It's literally that. Like, I think. Yeah. It is literally that. There you go. There you go. I feel like we need to come up with a better... I mean, the name's alright, just some cash. But I feel like we need to come up with a better command than that. Damn, Mitty, you have put in some serious hours real quick. I love it. I love it. Right, so I think engine number 1's probably well and truly started by now. Put that all back there. Turn off the start master, the continuous ignition, etc. Everything is good to go there. Right. Then I need to put on my gen sets. Bang. Bang. What do you mean the APU generator is offline? Why is the APU generator offline? Because the APU's on. Is it just because I've still got external power on? That might be why. That would be exactly why. Cool. Right, can turn off ground power. Very good. Then I need to make sure that I have engineer 1, 2, 3, and 4 on. I need to turn on pack 1 and 2. Cool. We probably, just because we're fully loaded with cargo for this one, I'm going to go 2 notches of flaps for takeoff, just to be 100% safe on this one. And then, yeah, cool. Just need to reset the cockpit camera now. Go. Very good. Go. Oh, right. I should have done that. I should have done those announcements in the other order. Take the chocks off. Yeah, to full. Alright. Make sure that we are all good here. Flaps are out. Fantastic. All the lights are on. And just need to go where Mr. Bikes and More is sitting. So we're finally good to go after all that. You'll need more fuel than that. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I'm full, am I not? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a full load of fuel. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hello? Oh. Why you not let me put a full load of fuel in? That's weird. Alright, whatevs. It's only going to let me have 91% fuel. Maybe that's something to do with the weight limits or something. I can't have 100% cargo and fuel. Okay, that makes more sense, Sean. That makes more sense. Right, so if I take off the sparking brake... No, that's not how I take off the parking brake. That's how I take off the parking brake. We should... There we go. Okay, we've just been joined by a travel service 737-800. Just randomly, out of the blue. Feel like this is not the kind of airport that accepts 737, so we're going to have to go through them, unfortunately. Sean has 57% cargo. Okay. You would think so, HazXR, but I'm not actually running it because it absolutely kills my frame rates. So, yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. But that's alright. It's nothing that we can't just go straight through. Sean says I'm at the other end of the runway. SimBrief said this was the correct. If SimBrief said it was the correct end, hey, I'm not going to argue with SimBrief. The weather that little navmap is displaying says that it's the wrong end, but then, you know, little navmap isn't, is free. So, I would be more inclined to trust SimBrief than what that says. But, yeah, you're all good, Sean. Oh, you trust little navmap. Okay. Well, either way. So you're just going to have a bit of a tailwind on takeoff, Sean. I'm sure you'll be fine. Famous last words. Just ditch it in the ocean if shit hits the fan, you know? This thing's almost a race car on the ground. It's so good on the ground. You can just throw it into the corners. Feel like I'm, you know, flying in a Assetto Corsa. I mean, FS LTL works perfectly if I turn it on. I have turned it on before. And everything is, you know, what it's meant to be. It's the correct airlines, the correct aircraft. At least from what I've seen. I've only used it in the US. But it does seem to, even when you're not running it, just spawn random traffic in places, which is maybe what that weird My Travel Service thing was. Sean says I have 50 minutes left of flight. Can some... sounds like you might need to turn on the supersonic mode, Sean. Oh, yours doesn't do that. It could be anything, Haz. That was, you know, just a bit of a, oh, this would make sense kind of thing. But it could be anything, really. Come on. There we go. Bring it around. Possibly has. That is a, yeah. In fact, I'd say not possibly. I'd say highly likely. Highly likely. All right. Let's do a little bit of spooling, shall we? A bit of spoolie boy.
Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots was checked. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb. Gear on.
Gear going up. Beautiful. Let's just let's keep that nose a little bit under control, just because we are not. Whoa. Okay. There's some decent wind gusts here once you're up in the air. Be careful, Sean, because you're going to have those at your tail, so that could get a little hectic. We'll be back with the chat in a moment here.
Safe high speed. Select flat 18.
What did you just say, mate? I got none of that. Something about flaps, I think. Probably wants me to pull one of the notches of flaps up. So I'll just assume that's what he was getting at. So bring that nose down. Bring that nose down. Because we don't want to be pulling out the flaps if we're not still gaining speed. That's a recipe for disaster. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
The FTO, safe high speed, select flat.
Alright, so we're at safe flight speed. Cool. Means I can probably pull the next lot of flaps in. I will be back with chat in one moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Just because of how temperamental the autopilot is with the TCA side stick, I'm just making sure that we are stable AF before I go doing anything that involves taking my eyes off the aircraft. Alright, let's bring in the next notch of flaps. Let's speed up. There we go. So, what I now need to do is bring that right back so that we're below the point where we have problems with the side stick. Then I need to do So now I just need to remember now to control the speed with F2, F3. There we go. Very good. Okay, I'm back with the chat now. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate your patience there whilst we just got that all under control. Now, what did I miss whilst I was concentrating on that? Ah, there we go, HazXR. That'll be exactly right, because I haven't played with the settings. So there you go. Oh, you got Forza Horizon 5 finally. That's awesome, HazXR, mate. Really, really awesome. I better do a Forza Horizon 5 stream now, hey. Oh my god. Chill out, plane. We are moving. Glitch, mate. Need some new content, bro. It's always explosions and animal deaths and all sorts of interesting things. What is that setting? TURB. Turbo? Can I have a turbo? Listen to my 146 just through the air. That would be an interesting sound. How do I get this thing to climb quicker than this? Because this is, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. G'day, Mr. Brett Plays. How you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very, very well. Now, Brett says IAS is how I get it to climb quicker. Ah, right. I think I know what I need to do. And then... yeah, so if I give it more power, it pulls back on the stick. Yeah, okay. Alright. I understand now. I think that's my vertical speed indicator there as well. Yeah. Cheers, Brett. Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Now we'll give it some real beans and let's get this thing climbing, shall we? Yeah. Of course, Sean. I'm not expecting to be breaking any crazy climb records with how much this thing weighs right now. That's for sure. I'm just hoping to. I just want to get above 10,000 feet, and then I'm just sort of like, yeah, because. Then I'm already overspeed. But, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, now we've got some, now I got some power in, let's go. Alright. Hey, Connor, mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing really awesome. I'm, yeah, pretty good. Just a little bit scatterbrained because I'm trying to reacquaint myself with the 146 and trying to remember how to stream as well, all at the one time. Which, you know, probably isn't the best way to go about it, but it's the way I'm going about it anyway. But Connor, mate, pleasure to have you here as always. Mr. HazXR, yes, he most certainly is. Brett is an absolute goat. That is for sure. Glitch needs help. Yep, we all need help there, Glitch. We all need help. Yeah, exactly. He literally said 3 words and he helped the whole stream. That's exactly right. He likes to hear it from you, Haz. There you go. Giving him that sense of, this is really loud. Alright, let me just sort that out, shall I? There we go, that's better. But Brett, mate, and Connor, and everyone else who has joined us so far, welcome to the stream, all of you wonderful people. Hope you're doing very, very well. For those who have just joined us, what we are doing is we're doing 12 flights from Christmas Island here in Kiribati, making our way over to Christmas Island on the other side of Australia. No, actually, Sean, my APU is not off. Thank you very much for that. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate that. Yeah, exactly right, Bikes and More. Climb, baby, climb. What are you yelling at me about? Nothing. It's just yelling at me because it can. And because the 146 likes to yell. I find. Anyway, at me it does. Oh, maybe this isn't the, is that the climb rate thing? I don't know. Anyway, all that matters is I know we're climbing. And that's all that really... Are you not gonna... Oh, you are gonna let me do that. Yeah! I was gonna say, please let me turn off my landing lights from here. I don't want to change the camera angle again. But we're good, we're good. Ah, the APU's spooling down so flashes yellow 3 to 5 times. Yep, okay, that makes sense, Sean. Thank you very much. Sean said bring power down after the beat. Yeah, I'm climbing very steeply now. I've given it some serious throttle, so it's got some good get up and go. It's also got a tailwind behind it helping us along. Yes, Glitch, that is true. Sean, we have got 313 on the IAS. So at the moment, she seems to be behaving. God, I saw weird shit happening over there, and I thought we were getting all sorts of glitches. My co-pilot's foot keeps appearing, and sorry, that's ground speed. You're right, Sean. You're right. My bad. Let me. There's my IAS. I will, just keeping an eye on that, because obviously we don't want to get too slow. Although I can definitely give it even more power than what we've currently got in as well. So, hang on. Turn off IAS, lower nose to get speed, and then hit IAS again. Did I set my in hooks? My QNH. Yeah, Barrow. How do I... Hang on. Because I know that at some point you have to pull this into... standard is what I'm trying to come up with. So how do I do that in this thing? $18,000 foot hit B. Okay, cool. So I've done that, so that's cool. Alright. I'm already on standard 299. Okay, beautiful. Cheers. So turn off IAS lower via side of 500 feet per minute. When IAS reaches 290 300 knots, hit IAS again. Okay. All right. Doesn't seem to want me to, doesn't seem to allow me to lower the nose. But I'm not super concerned because it's completely fine. It's doing everything that I'm asking of it. It's not throwing a hissy fit or anything. Jeez, she's windy up here. Very windy. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Sean. Absolutely, mate. But right now, she's behaving, so I'm inclined to just sort of let it be, you know? Usually she doesn't behave for me, so... I'm very impressed, actually, that it is doing everything I ask of it without arguing back. Oh yeah, of course, because it has XR, the Australia Post, Toll, Australian Air Express, all the cargo companies, they use the 146s, of course, don't they? Yeah, and they depart at stupid hours of the morning, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., etc. Oh yeah, no, Mitty, I know it means turbulence, mate, but I was just like, ooh, turbo! I'm not using the TCA PAS. I'm using F2, F3. That's probably why it's behaving so nicely and being so good. Hopefully. Anyway. Yeah, that's exactly right, Brett. Nothing is ever done professionally, but for some reason we never really, I mean, I think it's happened on a couple of occasions, but we never really seem to fall out of the sky and crash and burn and die. Honestly, don't know how I've managed to get away with not doing that for so long, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so I reckon 28 might be a little much for the 146 in its current weight. So, what I'm going to do instead is we're going to start at 26, and as we burn some fuel, we'll go up in altitude, I think. Sean says, saw a YouTube of a drift engine, not sure what engine it was, but there were two turbos that were bigger than my house. I'd love to have seen and felt the lag. Absolutely, Sean. Yeah, the lag would have been intense, but goddamn, once you're up in boost, just like... Mr. Plays says, can I do a shameless plug? Brett, for sure, mate. You can do whatever you would like, within reason. But please do a shameless plug. can't remember whether it's Brett or Brett Plays, so just to be sure, we'll do that as well. I'm assuming that's the shameless plug that Brett wanted to do. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had the pleasure of going and checking out Mr. Brett Plays, please do yourself a favour and do. The link is just dropped down in the chat there. And Brett says, for a few members of mine here, he did a man cave tour for his members this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's another thing. If you haven't checked out Brett Plays, go and check him out. If you like what he does, maybe consider joining up as a member over on his channel, and you'll get behind the scenes insights and looks at things like man caves and probably things to do with motorbikes. I would say might be involved in there, and travel related things, because I know he likes to do some travel and caravanning and all that may also be in there too. So yeah, do yourselves a favour, go check out Brett Plays, see what he's getting up to. And yeah, you might get some, if you do like what you see and you do decide to join as a member, you'll get some nice little goodies, bits and pieces, things to look at, things that others don't see. Yeah, all the things. There we go. You can find it in your channel or in your Discord members area. There you go. Yes, I am member number 1. Very true, Red. Very true. Sean's saying max EGT should never go above 850 or over 900. Okay. Good point.
Emotional damage.
My EGT or my N2 or N1, Sean. From what I'm seeing here, okay, all good. Forgetting about it. Don't know what you're talking about, Sean. I've forgotten already. You're all good, mate. You're all good. No, all good. I appreciate the fact that Sean's looking out for me on that sort of stuff. Genuinely appreciate that. There we go. We got Mr. Hey, Mr. Kangaroo's up in the, well, he's not up yet, but he's in the 7-3. We've got Mr. Bikes and More over in his Air Force. We've got Sean and myself in the 146. I'm trying to figure out why I've got such a scatterbrain. Probably got a lot to do with the fact that I haven't actually eaten since breakfast. That's the joys of cooking, eh? Feed all the customers, but don't feed yourself, and then forget about the fact that you haven't fed yourself, and then wonder why your brain's not working properly. HazXR says, hey, can we get a look at the EFB? Yeah, of course, mate. Absolutely. So, you've got, obviously, the ability to use SimBrief. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Then you have a map over on your EFB as well. If it loads, it will eventually load. Maybe. There we go. As you can see, we're over the water, so there's not much to see. Then obviously you can access your Navigraph charts. This is the aircraft page, which obviously enables you to do all your doors and your cargo doors and your ground power and your chocks and all that stuff. You've got a notes section where you can enter notes. You've got a checklist. Oh my god, you've got a checklist. Geez, I wish I'd known that. Written my own bloody checklist, and there's one on the EFB. And then you can, obviously, this is your calculator, which will help you figure out your descent and all that sort of stuff. And then settings for it as well. So it's a pretty decent EFB, really, which I'm not... Okay, I don't understand the point of that, but anyway. There you go. Sean says, if I'm in a 146, why does it show on screen as a 143? Yeah, exactly right. So mine should be showing 142, I think. Hopefully. Because that's what I'm in. And Brett, Mr. Place, you're most welcome. The rave review comes from, well, having watched you for a while, you know? It is showing up as 142. Brilliant. That's what I need. Well, it's not what I need. Honestly, I don't really mind, but yeah. Oh God, we've gone so far already that we've actually left Mr. Kangaroo on the ground over at Christmas Island. There, he's disappeared from my sight. What can you do about autocorrect? Unfortunately, has XR. You got to be so vigilant sometimes when you know. Never in my life have I meant ducking, you know? Just saying. Brett has a lot of knowledge, can always be found in Discord helping others, and is a true gentleman. I mean, you know, you're not wrong, Sean. You are not wrong. It's, yeah. So it is HasXR, it is. So there's 2 Christmas Islands in the world. One is the little tiny atolls and archipelagos of the Line Islands of Kiribati, which is just south of Hawaii, maybe like an hour and a half flight from Hawaii. Not far at all. And then the other Christmas Island is, what, like an hour and a half from Jakarta? So we're just basically going from to there. Brett Plays says, you are flying from Christmas Island, not to. No, we're flying from Christmas Island to Christmas Island, Brett. The 2 different Christmas Islands. Oh no, you're having flight control problems, Kanga. That's not good. That is not good at all. I'm assuming you're, because you're in the 738, you're obviously in the PMDG and not the Breco 3D or whatever that. I think that's a Max anyway, isn't it? Never mind, don't worry about me. So I guess there's going to be a lot of, on the first few legs of this anyway, there's going to be a lot of blue below us, a lot of water. You know, that's what flying in the Pacific is like. Is Kazakhstan a country in Southwest Asia? For the iFly 737 MAX, is PMDG doing a 737 MAX or just the 737 that they're already working on? I should probably let's have a quick Google, shall we? Oh, in the Navy on bloody hell, Sean, we would have most definitely turned it into a cruise. Right. I fly 737 MAX. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then PMDG 737 MAX. PMDG confirms 737. Oh, there you go. Cool. So they are going to be doing the MAX as well. They said they're doing the MAX, but the 747 777 is coming out first. Okay, cool. So sometime in 2040, we'll have the 737 MAX. Now, I can't wait. Like, honestly, anything from PMDG is just worth spending your money on, especially if you enjoy study level aircraft. Geez, Mr. Bikes and More he's moving. He is fucking moving. Looking forward to see what the 757 will be like. Yeah, me too, Sean. I can't wait for the 757 and the F-28 and so much cool stuff coming. Commercial passenger-wise, anyway. So, for those who are interested in stuff like that, we just actually passed the equator, just behind us there. As you can see, the imaginary line that goes around the world there. Jesus. 3 beers down, got a bit excited. Bloody hell, you're down on them like water bikes and more. Like, you got the, what's the thing that you put on the beer bottles and it's just like, oh, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about though, yeah? The thing that and then you turn it upside down and it stops the air from getting in, so you can, I can just imagine you as you're flying along this. I can't remember, is it called a beer bong? Is that what it's called? Or is that where you put the pipe with the funnel at the top and... I'm too old for this shit. Also, is the, for you guys, is the 146 really loud on the outside? Because it's coming across really loud for me, but... yeah. Oh, it is loud? Okay. Alright, let me turn it down a little bit more then, shall I? Because, bloody hell, it's already down so much as well. There we go, that should, just had an R32 come past with its turbo spooling as XR. Plot twist, it was actually my 146 and I hit the turd button. I mean, to be honest, the engines on the 146 are so small that you could it's basically operating on 4 turbochargers, honestly, the way I look at it. You got t-shirts older than me? Oh, Brett, that's good, that's good. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Sean? It is a really quiet jet for the 70s and 80s, but in certain scenarios, you're like, yeah, it's not actually that quiet. And then other times, you know, if it flies over the top of you once it's got a, you know, a little bit of altitude, it's just sort of like, oh, that's quiet. And I think it also got the name, the Whisper Jet, from more from the passenger experience. It's quite silent on the inside. Can't wait for the A380 from fly-by-wire. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to do Sydney to Dubai as the first flight. How have you got shirts older than me, Brett, or t-shirts older than me? That would mean that you bought those t-shirts when you were 20. Can't remember if the RJ had upgraded engines. May need to look into it. I can most certainly do that, Sean. Can most certainly do that. The Avro RJ engines. So the main difference between the Avro RJ and the BA146 is the engine. The RJ has Honeywells, which were developed from the Lycomings that were on the 146. So there you go, Sean. You have kept some t-shirts from 1992. So there you go, Brett. Your t-shirts from 1992 are exactly 1 year older than I am. Do you still wear them though, or are they more of a memento ornamental display piece? I don't know if a t-shirt's an ornamental display piece, but yeah. Oh, it's an X-Files tip. Yeah, so it's not something you go and wear every day kind of thing. It's more of a memento style thing, like what Sean's just said with his Metallica Black Album Tour shirts from '91. Yeah, I get that. Keeping t-shirts like that, absolutely. I've still got my high school graduation shirts with all the people's signatures and all that on it. So from that perspective, I get it. I thought, Brett, that you were saying you had t-shirts from 30 years ago that you still wear, and I was like, Jesus. Can't fit it anymore? Oh yeah. I guess that's a thing that happens over 30 years, isn't it? Have you seen the Alliance special livery for the Air Force entry? Okay, let's have a look. Alliance Airlines Air Force. No, Air Force livery. Oh, that is mad. That's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That looks really, really good. Well done to Alliance is obviously proud of it because they've posted it all over their socials. That's the first thing that I got as the results when I just googled it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all posts from Alliance saying, if you're a AvGeek, plane spotter or enthusiast or photographer, this is our new aircraft, keep an eye out for it. Sean, my centre fuel on plane icon is just running out, so just wing fuel left now. Life vests under the seat, people, don't inflate until you get out of the aircraft. Are you providing parachutes, Sean? So that people can potentially parachute the rest of the way? It's an E190 AR. Okay, so it's like a proper long range one then, eh? Oop, we just hit overspeed. Whoops. We'll sort that out, shall we? Right, let's have a look at me fuel, because now Sean's got me a little concerned. Right, also only on wing fuel left. Cool. Well, it was nice knowing all of ya. Really? Only wing fuel left already? Luckily, there's a lot of fuel in the wings. Sean's got 7,550 pounds of fuel left, 3,500 kilos. What did mine say I've got? I don't think mine's in pounds. Gallons, so hang on. I got 8,167. Actually, not that much different, Sean. So we might both be not quite making it, eh? Whoops! I guess this is the problem with having a fully loaded 146. Is you tend to burn the fuel. That's alright. Mate, you haven't moved anything but your head in a while. You good? Like, can I help you? You need a drink, coffee, food, anything, mate? Like, at all? Smaller engines rev higher, blame it on Brett's fuel calculator. Love it, Sean. Just throw him under the bus, you know, and then get in the driver's seat and boom. Mr. Brett Plays is off for dinner with the missus. Enjoy the swim home. Yeah, exactly, Brett. Exactly right. It's going to be a bit like that. But, Brett, mate, appreciate you jumping into the stream. Thank you very much for coming. Well, I was going to say coming along. You didn't come along, but in the chat. Thank you very much for coming along in the chat. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out Mr. Brett Plays yet, exclamation mark Brett Plays in the chat. Go have a look at him. If you really enjoy what he's doing, go chuck him a membership because you get to see some cool behind-the-scenes stuff. You're going to make sure we're going to have a swim, eh, HazXA? You're going to nuke the plane down. Where exactly are you going to launch said nuke from? Because right now, we are quite literally in the middle of nowhere. The closest part of the world to where we are right now is called Starbucks Island. And no, there is no coffee. There's nothing. Sean! There is absolutely nothing. That is our closest... Oh, hang on, maybe not. Malden Island appears to be our closest, actually. But again, there is absolutely nothing there. I mean, I know it can travel in the air, but like the point I'm making is we are really in the middle of nowhere. Alright, I'm going to, almost at the hour and a half, mark, rather. I'm going to get up, have a quick stretch of the legs, let the doggos in from inside, because it's almost 5 PM, it's almost their feeding time. And, yeah, be back in a moment. Alright. Got the crazies in here with me.
Hello.
It's I'll be honest with you, because of how warm it is in this room, I was actually struggling to stay awake. Like, my eyes were starting to get heavy. Because it's that perfect temperature of relaxation. There's a nice cool breeze coming from the fan. That's why I was like, probably should get up and get some blood flow moving. Otherwise, I'm actually potentially going to be just sort of staring like this, which is just not entertaining in any way, shape or form. And you've got to try and be entertaining when the only thing you get to look at is water. Can't even drink this stuff that we're flying over. It makes you thirstier. Oh, Mr. Dale says, okay, going away from chat, back and getting washed, changed, then breakfast before leaving house. Yeah, no worries, Sean. All good, mate. All good. Enjoy your breakfast. Sir, what's... I mean, I know you're probably going to be able to answer this straight up, and please don't feel obliged to, but what's on the menu for breakfast? Just to make me feel a little bit more hungry, you know? Because I'm definitely hungry, but obviously I'm not going to go and bloody cook dinner whilst I'm streaming. That's just, yeah, not a good idea. Nothing happened. That's weird. Why didn't anything happen with that? It happened that time. Sorry, that probably scared the absolute crap out of anyone who had headphones on. It almost scared the crap out of me, so... Any news? Any news on what? Whether the soundboard works? Yes? Yes, it does. You shit yourself, Has? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I don't know if it came across on the stream, but when it happened, I was like, oh, Jesus. Any news on what then? What did I miss? I'm assuming you probably asked me a question before and I probably missed it. Oh, any flight sim news? Actually, yes. Well, it's probably already common knowledge, but Ini Builds or I Builds currently has a package of a few of their sceneries for the sim on sale for Christmas time over at their website. How do I know about that? Because Sean messaged me earlier today and told me. There's not going to be a huge amount of flight sim news right now, because it's the end of the year. Most of the developers are probably finished for the year. I'm assuming Asobo's probably finished as well, except for the maintenance team, obviously if something goes wrong. So I don't see, for the next 2 weeks, I don't really see any news or announcements or releases happening, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. I say unfortunately, it's probably not a bad thing because I mean, the developers would have released stuff in December knowing that people would have potentially grabbed things for Christmas and all that. Just remember when Sid Squad raided your stream. Yeah, I remember. How could I not remember that? That's how we met. Exactly. Exactly right, Hazexar. That's how I met you. That's how I met Mitty. That's how I met Lena. There was another couple in there as well. Oh, physics, of course. I mean, I already knew about physics before that raid. But I've become a pretty regular viewer of his stuff since that raid. Sort of, you know, put him back in the forefront of my mind, if that makes sense. Yeah, amazing that they did that. Tim worded me up that it might be going to happen, but he didn't say when. And then next minute was just like, people. The physics part of me is more MIDI. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a combination MIDI. Because I already, like, I used to watch, sorry, let me rephrase. I used to lurk in the back of physics streams that he used to do earlier in the year. When Sid Squad was still sort of semi-flight sim, semi-real life streaming of Sydney Airport. But yeah, having Sid Squad raid and having you guys join the streams sort of made me remember that, oh yeah, physics streams flight sim. I used to fly with Sid Squad back when they only streamed Microsoft Flight Simulator. Nope, they did not have a different name back then. They were, that channel's been Sid Squad since I believe it started. There was no live airport streams, but there was videos of plane spotting. I think it was just a case of Tim and Kurt and all that didn't have the necessary equipment to be able to stream it. Has says, we will get there to the big leagues, just need patience. Love little channels like this. See, the biggest problem with streaming on YouTube is that YouTube uses a complex algorithm that rewards regular and continuous streaming and videos that are performed and released in a similar time frame on a similar day. And because of the way that my work happens, I cannot do that. My stream times and stream days and are all over the shop, so it doesn't work with the YouTube algorithm. Oh, we will get there, Has. What will enable, like, the fact of the matter is, when I streamed regularly to a schedule So back during COVID times, we'd have 35 to 50 people watching. So I know it's there, I know the capability's there, I know what I have to do to get back there. The problem is right now I can't currently do what I have to do to get back there, if that makes sense. Yeah, or you get lucky with a viral video. That's exactly right, Bikes and More. That is exactly right. Haz is going to change his profile picture. He's going to surprise us, okay? He's going to do a good old Santa Claus on us. But we will obviously be able to get a stream schedule going as soon as I have a full-time job and I'm not trying to balance 3 jobs. Because then I'll have set times that I'll be available to do this. It would be Bikes and More, it would be. Hopefully by February 2023 is the conversations that I'm currently having. Mr. Dale says, love you, Bryce. You've been a huge help when I couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. No words can say how much you've helped, sir. Sean, the pleasure is all mine. I'm glad to have been the person that you needed, even though I was on the other side of the world. And if by me streaming Flight Sim and getting a bit of a community involved and together is what you needed, great. You know, that's awesome. Hey, Hazixar's changed his photo, except I can't quite see. It looks like an engine. See, part of the problem is, HazXR, is what I'm looking at right now is smaller than a 5-cent piece. So if you'll bear with me, I'm just gonna try searching your name on YouTube and seeing if I can get a better yeah, it's bloody small, whatever it is. That's exactly right, Bikes and More. That was what I was thinking as well. It's the RB211s. Oh, from the 747, from the Haas Museum, yeah? When you were on board, you got the shot out the window of the wing, rather. Yeah. Good luck taking a photo from inside the wing. Climb into the fuel tanks, drill a hole, stick the lens through. Somehow I don't think the Haas Museum would be okay with that. They'd be like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing? And also, Bikes and More, that's what she said. Not to me. Throwing it out there, but that's what she said nonetheless. Although the second part of that sentence, whatever it is concerning. Is that a command that I've got in my... I've got so many bloody soundboards now, it's actually a problem. Let's have a look. What's one that would work in this situation? There we go. That works, I think, maybe, hopefully. Is that Etihad 777 on... Hang on. Is it sideways, or is my... just the small photo playing tricks on my eyes? I feel like it's this way. That's how I have to look at it. I could be wrong. Yeah, the livery... Yeah, Etihad's livery is nicer than Emirates, isn't it? Oh! Now I see! Haz, I just saw your... when you had it... Yeah, so you had it the right way originally, and then you changed it to the RB211s from the 7.4, and then you... Yeah. And it's flipped it on ya. So I wasn't dreaming. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not the correct way. There is a, I must say, there is a crap ton of water out here in the Pacific Ocean. There really, really is. Yeah, that's better, Haz. There you go. There you go. I just wish, I wish the chat thumbnails were a little larger so I could actually see it. Because I don't even think I can find your YouTube channel on YouTube. Let's have a look. Let's have another shot, shall we? Underscore YouTube, underscore. So if I search your YouTube, or yeah, your YouTube channel name has the first results of Fortnite. Yeah, nothing's coming up with your YouTube channel name for some reason. Oh, you put a link to it. So the bot will get shitty about that, but that's all right. I'll be able to see said link. No, it's all right. I can see it in the chat bot. So even though it won't allow it to show up, I can see it over in the chat bot. Yeah, there we go. That's a good shot, Haz, of the Etihad 777. Very impressive. William can see the link. Oh, I can see it too. So I just got to change the chat to live chat. It just doesn't come up as a link. It's just a message in the chat kind of thing that you. And I think it only allows it because it's a YouTube channel link, has XR. Plus, we all know that my bot's on a power trip. It's always on a freaking power trip. Even when I turn off the settings to, it's still just like, no, this is what I want to do. you've got the Singapore 380. You love the AU Falcon. Oh, on my personal channel has XR. Is that what you're? Hang on, you mean from? So it's not mine anymore. It was when I had my G6E Turbo. That was my daily. It was a Series 2 Fairmont Gear AU 5 litre on injected LPG. So cheap AF to run. Yeah, I had a G6E Turbo. Sold it to a bloke that's just down the end of my street during COVID, because it was just costing me so much in fuel. Stupid amounts of fuel. Your brother has a BA XR6 Turbo? Very nice. Yeah, really nice. I do regret selling it. 100% regret selling it, but I would have sent myself broke trying to put fuel in it. Yeah, exactly. They drink fuel like crazy. Part of the problem is because they're so much fun to drive, you're just always in boost. And that doesn't help when you go to put the fuel in. It's like, Jesus Christ. So, to try and avoid the problem originally, a mate of mine was selling that AU Fairmont Gear V8 for $900. It needed a little bit of work, like it ran like dog's balls, so it needed new spark plugs, new leads, new air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, distributor or whatever it is as well. So it needed quite a bit of stuff, needed a new sunroof, etc, etc. But I think it cost me $3,000 in total on road, including registration. Not bad for a bloody V8. And of course, injected gas, like $30 fuel tank, sorry, a full tank, bloody get 500 Ks out of it. It was great. Don't know why I chose to sell that, honestly. It was a really good car, but don't know why I chose to, well, I do know why I chose to sell the G6, but yeah, anyway. We all make mistakes. Yours just a V6 Holden Ute. Hey, likes and more. Nothing wrong with a good old Holden, you know? If something goes wrong, it's not going to cost you body parts to get it fixed. And it's going to be pretty reliable all the time. Your brother-in-law works on a VL Commodore Turbo. Yeah, nice. That is very nice. All you hear is the turbo fluttering. Yeah, that's the other thing I miss about the G6 is I had the turbo flutter. Don't get me wrong, my car now is great. Kia Optima GT, beast of a thing. It's got the same motor as an i30N. Great car, but damn, do I miss the power of a 4-litre straight 6 turbo. And I also miss the power of a 5-litre V8. In fact, let's see if I can. Yeah, that's exactly what I did to the G6 has. One of the first things. Take out the blow-off valve, so that as soon as you let off the throttle, all you get is... what was I doing? Oh yeah. That. Where are we? Photos. Geez, where would it be? You know what? This will all make sense in a second. I know it sounds like I'm a crazy person just talking to myself right now. I am a crazy person. Right. Discord, where are you? Discord. There we go. Right. There you go, Haz. You get a show and shine over in the Discord. Actually, I think I missed one, but I don't know where I put that one. So. Where did I put a photo of that? Ah, bugger it. That's not so important right now. So basically, it's an order has of my my first ever car, right through to me current. You may notice a theme. How are we going for fuel here? Oh, we're good. We are so good on fuel. This thing's just sipping like it's an expensive bottle of wine, and it's just like, what should you get for a first car? Has. Is it even a question anymore in today's day and age? An AU Falcon. Come on. First car was a Ford Escort 1978. Hell yeah. Not many people bikes and more can probably, you know, be like, oh, my first car was a 1978 Ford Escort. Especially today's day and age. How much would one of those be these days? Probably, what, 20, 30 grand in good nick? And the rest? I think you're getting an M335i just because of the sound. So, not a bad choice, Has XR. Just make sure you've got a bit of money there in case something goes wrong, because it's an old German Beamer. Anything electrical goes bad and you are potentially screwed. But if you're fully aware of that, why not? Can't be a bad thing, Has XR. Like, if you know that, because it's an old German BMW, that I mean, things won't necessarily go wrong, but when they do go wrong, it could be costly. If you're aware of that, hey. My dog has such an attitude. Just laid down on the floor, facing away from me. He's just like... Sean says, have you seen day 3 of 5 of the Christmas discount sales on any builds with Heathrow, Dallas, Detroit? One of those, and Los Angeles altogether in a bundle is $19.99 euros? Pounds? One of those. Yeah, I was just mentioning before, Sean, I think when you weren't here, about how, because Haz was asking me, is there any Microsoft Flight Simulator news? And I said, not really, because most of the developers have, finished for the year. However, I think Sean was telling me about something earlier today with any builds. I'm assuming that's what that was. I didn't even know that any builds had airport sceneries. Sean. Hazexar says, cool, anyways, gotta go play Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You gotta get that money up, Hazexar, so you can jump in and drive like mad people with us, eh? No worries, Hazexar, mate. Enjoy Forza Horizon 5. I'm sure you'll probably get stuck on it for hours. Have a great one, mate. Look after yourself, etc. And I'll hopefully chat to you soon, catch you in a stream soon, etc. Mate, have a good one. Have a safe flight and hope you land. Yeah, emphasis on the last bit. Hey, Hazexar. William says, has anyone flown the L19 Bird Dog? It's on sale on the marketplace and is very tempting. I personally haven't. Sounds bloody interesting though, a bird dog. Mr. Bikes and More, are you departing as well, or are you saying catch you later to Mr. Hazexar? You're saying bye to Haz. Yeah, all good, all good. Sean says another set of airports tomorrow, and then the 5th and final day is a surprise. Haven't got rid of you yet. Bikes and More, let me tell you right now, that is the opposite of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. So, Innie's got quite a few MSFS airports there. If they're able to do another set tomorrow and then have a surprise on the final day. Maybe the surprise on the final day is the Airbus A300. Just releasing it, a day before Christmas, like, bang, there you go. A man can dream. I guarantee you that's not going to be the case, but a man can dream nonetheless. What is this? I'm gonna have a quick look at this L19 Bird Dog. I'm curious. It's a Cessna. It's a liaison and observation aircraft. William, who's the developer, mate? If you don't mind me asking. If it's a decent developer, black box. Okay. Oh yeah, so black box are the guys who do the Britain Norman Islander and Trilander. So, based on that aircraft, I'd buy it, William. If it's on sale, I'd be buying that. Because it's a decent developer. I don't know why I'm playing the violin when it's clearly, you know, some sort of flute or piano or... But that just made sense, you know? Gives you an idea of what makes sense in my brain. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, that's a bit of a metaphor for my life in general, but I mean right this second. Yeah, it does. It does a little bit, short. It looks a little bit like a Cessna 152 that's had some slightly extended landing gear thrown on it. I don't usually vibe like this to Christmas music, so that's credit to Epidemic Sound and their playlist that they've set up. Sean, I love it, mate. I love it. That's your excuse and you're sticking to it? Yeah, so as I said, William, I'd 100% jump on that. The fact that Black Box did such a good job with the Islander and the Bulldog, etc. How can you go wrong? Yeah, very true, Bikes and More. You must be by now. What are you up at the rate you were going? You must be on beer, what, 17 by about now? There is something romantic in a nostalgia way about desert island airports, or is it a deserted island? Are they really deserts? Or deserts? I have no idea. Is there any... I think there's a... just off to the left of our aircraft, there's a... yeah, Penryn Atoll, Tongareva. Tongareva? And also Rakahanga. All these tiny little strips of land that are just in the middle of the Pacific. A quiet island. Yeah, there you go, exactly. Because there's nobody there to annoy you. Hey, Mr. Zach's Gaming Lab. That moment of realization, Zach, hey? Welcome to the stream, though, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing bloody fantastic, bro. Pleasure to have you here, as always, Mr. Zach. What do you want, madam? Hey? What do you want? Yeah, shake it off. Do the Taylor Swift. Have a bit of a sneeze. You were just napping before, and now you've come to, do you need your 5 minutes of fame, do you, Star? Alright, come on. Let's get you 5 minutes of fame. Oh, you want to say hello to Bella first? Okay. Yeah, good description, exactly. I feel like, we're going to need to petition Sean's new description for deserted islands to, I don't know, whoever makes those decisions. Just be like, hey, no more of this deserted island bullshit. Let's call it a quiet island. Now, Mr. Zach's Gaming Lab. Hypothetically, what happens if I'm the one who's messing around? Then what? Yeah, unfortunately a little bit like that, William, especially for the first couple of flights, just because of how remote our departure location was. Yeah, the first 2 or 3 flights are a little sparse, and then I think we're getting over to Fiji, and it should be a little bit more, a little bit less watery, a little bit less watered down. Yeah, exactly right, Sean. Let's all hurry up and wait. Yeah. Like when you're when you're waiting at a bus stop or waiting for your Uber or whatever, and somebody's like, "Where are you?" and it's like, "Waiting for this," and they respond, "Hurry up." I'll wait faster then, will I? Hey, Minnie says he got a new dog. Ah. What'd you get? Because I know you had a Maltese Shih Tzu. A German short-haired pointer. So Hitler. He was a German short-haired pointer, wasn't he? Is that considered offensive? Maybe. Anyway. Moving on. William says, as for backstory, how did this 146 get to Kiribati in the first place? It flew there. I mean, obviously. Yeah, Brett flew it. There you go. What Sean said. So, I'm assuming it was probably making its way from the US. Probably went US West Coast, Hawaii, then Kiribati. We just, we missed the first few flights. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now I'm gonna have a look and see what this German short-haired pointer dog is. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know those dogs. So it's boisterous, intelligent, bold, affectionate, cooperative, and trainable. And it's got a water repellent, like the fur is water repellent. There you go. Seems like a good dog though, Mitty. Yeah, every single word is triggering and offensive these days. Yes, very true, William. Now I need to do some Google Translate. Great. No doubt this message from Mitty is probably going to be, can you shut up and stop giving me bad thoughts about my dogs? Because I did a similar thing with his Maltese Shih Tzu. So, according to YouTube, Mitty, the sentence you just gave me is from a song called Erika, which is a German folk song, German military music, which I'm assuming is probably the music that was used by the German short-haired pointer. Yeah, I can see that now, Mitty. I can see that. How's your fuel looking? I mean, I think it's alright. Hope it's alright. Yeah, still got 50% fuel. This thing, as I said, it's sipping away like it's got an expensive bottle of wine. It's just, you know. Yeah, clear and no water. Good. Good, Sean. That's a great start for fuel. Would be slightly awkward to discover now at almost 30,000 feet, 143 nautical miles from the destination that your fuel wasn't clear and had water in it. It's going to be an expensive arrival. This dog will be used for hunting, hey Mitty. What sort of hunting are we doing here? Should I be concerned? No clue, maybe deer? In Melbourne? Deer in Melbourne. For real? Oh, right, I was gonna say. I haven't seen any deer there either though, Mitty. Not that I'm looking by any means. So basically what you're saying, Mitty, is that your new dog is going to go looking for Santa. A sleigh and a bunch of flying reindeer. William, I have no idea. Literally, I have no idea. Get it? Yeah, sorry. Sean, nice. Giving the passengers value for money. Instead of a flight then transfers to the cruise, you'll take them straight to the cruise. No transfers needed. 2-in-1, great cost-cutting exercise for them. And they get a free snorkel trip as well. Once the 146 sinks. I'm genuinely curious, like, I believe you, Mitty, but I'm also surprised that I don't know that there's deer in Australia. Oh, there is two. Red deer is the main type. Oh, and sorry, no, and fallow deer. Red deer and European fallow deer. Fair enough. The things you learn. Even about your own country. How have I never seen a deer then in this country? I mean, clearly I haven't been looking. Now I need to start looking. Yeah, they are pretty big. European fallow deers. I think it was saying that they're between 135 and 220 kilos for the males. That's big. That's a big deer. I don't know where I was going with that. I thought I might be able to get some sort of pun or something, but nah. Oh, bloody hay fever, piss off. My housemate sent me a message before on Facebook. He obviously can hear the stream. We were talking about cars. He's like, roses are red, violets are blue, my G6E turbo goes... True. Oh, hay fever. Alright, so we're 106, we're 100 nautical miles, I beg your pardon. So, top of descent. Let's bring this thing in, shall we? So, we'll go for down for 10,000 to begin with. No, 10,000. There we go. Mr. Dale is going to cheat. He's going to be slewing for a bit. That's fair. Near TOD, 18 minutes before you're going to get out the door. So I hope to make it. Come on, Sean. You know that I always start my streams on time, but there's always rambling and talking and chatting and just a lot of general bullshit to begin with. No one was, but I'll throw it out there. No one was stopping you from taking off. Just saying. I mean, you would have been flying all by yourself. But, I mean, you still would have, you know. Oh, I know the pun I was going to make now, even though it's like so far behind it doesn't matter anymore. I know the pun I was going to make about the deer though. They're a pretty big deal. Yeah, I'm sure that was worth waiting 5 minutes for, eh? Oh, there's hay fever. G'day, Mr. Gummy Wombat, mate. How you going? Welcome to the stream. Hope things are going bloody good in your part of the world, eh? Raining? Yeah. It is on and off here too. Hasn't rained probably since close to the, since close to the start of the stream is what I'm trying to say. Oh, you're out Christmas shopping. That's where I'm going after I finish the stream. Currently passenger in the car, wifey driving. Oh, I'm glad you're not, watching the stream and driving, texting, whatever, you know what I mean. Glad you're not on your device and driving. But how is the Christmas shopping on the 22nd? It's probably pretty insane out there at the shops, I'd say. Every time you see this airport, you think it says Mankini. Don't worry, I had the same thing, William, when I was doing the flight plan. I was like, yeah, we're going to fly from Christmas Island to Mankini? And then I was like, oh no, hang on, Manahiki. Never mind. You just finished at Bunnings and there's no one around. Is everyone organised this year and they've already got their Christmas shopping done? Oh, earlier at the shopping centre was insane. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. How did you manage to score that at Bunnings though? That's pretty good. Yeah, very strange for Bunnings to be... Because... if I'm not mistaken, like my local Bunnings is open till 9 PM or 10 PM. the next few evenings or this week or something like that. So I'm honestly surprised that at 6 p.m. there's not a bloody line out the door. Sean is saying men in bikinis aren't bikinis for ladies. Yeah, so they're not bikinis, they're mankinis. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to... Certainly not high on my list is looking at Gami in a mankini, honestly. I'll be honest. Well, yeah, a wombat in a mankini. You don't need any proof, William? Are you sure? I mean, I'm sure Gami would be ready and willing to provide if you required, you know, pics or it didn't happen kind of thing. Sean's about to perform a Navy landing. He's rushing and he's high. Hopefully he means altitude-wise and he's not flying under the influence. A womkini or a wombkini? Because, like, there's some serious questions if it's the second one there, Gami. First of all, how'd the baby get the kini on to begin with? Yeah, it probably does actually, Sean. Probably does. Is that just because you've hung out with us for the last 2.5 hours? You need the morphine to drown out the pain of listening to the Aussie drawl. Mr. Bikes and More is down safely with bugger all fuel though. I mean, hey, look, you know, you're down, the fuel's still there, you're safe. Oh, I figured as much, Gami, I figured as much. Not laughing at the fact that Sean's on 12 milligrams of morphine. I mean, if he took any more, he'd probably be laughing about the fact that he's on 12 milligrams of morphine, but, you know, because he'd be flying, and I don't just mean in the sim. Woo! Alright, let's come down in altitude a little further, shall we? Let's go for 7. Bring him in? Yep. Most certainly am going to be. Seems like it might be pretty windy though. I don't know how I feel about that. Because this 146 can be a bit of a handful sometimes. I'll apologize in advance if it doesn't look like I'm talking too much or like I'm ignoring chat. I promise I'm not. It was just because I'm refamiliarizing myself with the 146 and I'm tired as fuck. So I'm not doing so well at the whole concentrating on multiple things at once. Mr. William is doing touch and goes in his tail dragger 172. Very nice. I did see you pop in before, William. I was like, why is William on the ground in a 172? You know, just sort of like, don't ask questions. It's all good. But that would make sense, William. That would make sense. God, this thing is so quiet at idle. So quiet. Mr. Garmy is saying Merry Christmas to me and all. Garmy, mate, appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. Although I'm sure I'll probably see you on a stream before then. But yeah, just to be safe. Merry Christmas to yourself and, you know, all the family, etc. Sean died. That's alright, Sean, mate. We know you were pushing it beyond, you know, normal flying characteristics, so it's all good, bro. No worries, Sean, mate. You take care of yourself as well, eh? And yeah, if I don't see you before, which I highly doubt, but if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas to you as well, mate. And same to the family, to the wife, the kid, etc. Same to them. Let them know that I say Merry Christmas. Mr. Blacksmore says, righto, thanks for the flight, Merry Christmas and all that festive stuff. Yeah, all that festivities, you know. But same to you, Mr. Blacksmore, mate, same to you. Got 3 nautical miles here and then I'll turn the autopilot off and we'll go full manual. Hopefully my hay fever isn't a prick for that last 10 nautical miles, because it's going to be interesting trying to balance that and land this thing.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18. Autopilot disconnected.
Alright, Concentration City. Mainly because I can't even see the damn island that we're landing at yet because it's so small. I'm just sort of aiming for William and hoping for the best.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mr. Haz is back just in time. Perfect timing, Haz. You get to watch me potentially butcher a landing. Holy shit, this is basically an airstrip in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Let's be honest, that's exactly what it is. Nah, not finished yet, Haz. Almost. Oh, yeah, it's the same way I did it, Haz, as well. Sorry, just gonna not be looking at the chat for a couple of minutes here whilst we sort out the last few bits and pieces of this arrival. And there we go. It could have been slightly softer there. I didn't quite flare enough. I'm still not quite great with getting the 146 to flare, but I'll take it. I'll most certainly take it. Alright, where's the parking, I guess, is the next question. No, we most certainly didn't, Mitty. We did not swim home. Now I just have to successfully do this another 11 times with this plane without running out of fuel. And we've got some flights that are longer than this one. So that should be interesting. Where is this parking area? Is it this tiny little thing that, Williams... Oh no, Williams... Oh, it's this thing here. Righto, okay. I was going to say, where the hell am I meant to park this thing? Right here. It's off-road parking, it looks like. That's alright. We'll bring it up to the, what I'm assuming is the terminal. I don't actually know, but... it looks like one of the small, like, Pacific Island terminals that you'd get. Yeah, looks good to me. No, all good, William. I think this is what that's generally meant to be. But I'll go with it anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to Mankini or Manahiki, depending on who you ask. Cheers to every single one of you for coming along on the flight, whether you flew along, whether you're in the chat, whether you did both. Appreciate every single one of you to the moon and back. You're absolute wonderful people and a bunch of legends in your own right. So thank you very much. As I said, welcome to Mankini or Manahiki, the end of leg 1 of 12 of our 12 flights of Christmas. Now, I'm going to try to do one of these flights per day. But I guarantee you right now, I'm going to say it right now, that is not going to happen in the end. But at least the motivation and the thoughts there, right? At least that's the excuse I'm going with. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the stream and you haven't yet shown some love to that like button or the subscribe button, I mean, you know, they're lonely. And I could do with the boost to the YouTube algorithm, not gonna lie. Sounds selfish probably, but, you know. Anyway, guys, as I said, appreciate every single one of you. Wherever you are in the world, you make sure you look after yourself, stay safe, stay well, don't do anyone I wouldn't do, and I'll catch all of you. He's done it! I'll catch all... That caught me off guard. I'll catch all of you wonderful people in a stream very, very soon. Cheers, legends.